Hi everyone, Jesse here from the PlantStock channel. Tonight I have two interesting news for you. One regarding Beyond Meat that we're going to mainly focus on, and then some quick updates on Else Nutrition. Just recently it was announced that McDonald's has already launched their McPlant burger in Scandinavia, specifically Denmark and the country that I live in, which is Sweden. It's only a trial basis, and the question is it in collaboration with Beyond Meat? And that is what we're going to focus on tonight. And guys, if you prefer to just focus on one of the news items, I put down some timestamps in the description. But before we get started, guys, I would really appreciate an early thumbs up since it will help with the algorithm. And if you want to keep getting information regarding Beyond Meat or Else Nutrition or other plant-based companies, make sure to subscribe. Thank you, guys. I truly appreciate you. Now, if we just take a quick look at the stock chart at ticker symbol BYND, we can see that today's price action is actually down around 7%. And it has been going down for a while now. Last week, it actually flew up really quickly because of their new collaboration with PepsiCo, but has been going down when people start selling off, making a quick buck. But also today, I think it is related to the news that Impossible Food is actually slashing their prices once again. And people are afraid that the competition will be too much for Beyond Meat at the moment. Could be also that people keep forgetting that that's what Beyond Meat is going to do as well. That's nothing I worry about, considering that I still believe that Beyond Meat is the company to go to in the long run. Now, if we take a look at the news from yesterday at Bloomberg's, it says McDonald's quietly rolls out McPlant burger in the test market. And those test markets are markets that are very close to me, which is Denmark and Sweden. And as you know, I live in Sweden. And as I stated in the beginning, this is only on trial basis. In Sweden, it's actually only going to be up until March. And in Denmark, it's all the way until April. And as is stated in the article, quote, the trial started in select locations in January. The Chicago-based company said Monday in response to questions from Bloomberg News. McPlant with McDonald's co-developed with Beyond Meat is made from pea-based protein, according to McDonald's Danish and Swedish websites, revealing previously undisclosed details of the item's ingredients. Rice protein is a secondary protein ingredient, McDonald's said. And already here, it kind of gives us the idea that, yes, this must actually be Beyond Meat's meat patty, right? For those of you who doesn't know, when it comes to Sweden, veganism or just plant-based eating or flexitarian lifestyle is actually growing by the minute. And that is probably one of the reasons why McDonald's chose these two countries. If we take a look what Staffan Ekström, marketing manager at McDonald's Sweden, he says that McPlant offers a completely new taste experience, but still with the same iconic McDonald's taste as usual. Our herbal burger is for all our guests, both those who are eager to try something new and as an additional alternative for all the guests who today eat flexitarian, right? Now, one of the concerns with this is regarding that this might not be seen as a real vegan option, right? Considering that when they're grilling these beef burgers, they're actually grilled with traditional meat burgers or on the same grill, which could be a problem for a lot of vegans. I'll actually be talking about this in my conclusion if I personally see this as a problem for Beyond Meat in the long term. So in conclusion here, guys, well, even though I can't find any 100% answer regarding if it is Beyond Meat's burger that is being used in the McPlant, it does seem that Bloomberg seem fairly confident in that fact, considering the collaboration that Beyond and Mickey D has had in the past. Also, if we take a look at the ingredient list on Beyond's burger, it does seem that it is their item that are being used. So let's just take a quick look at the homepage. And as we see here, it's their traditional pea protein, and then we have some rice protein here as well, which could be a clear indication that, yes, it is probably Beyond Meat. This, however, doesn't mean that it's going to be Beyond Meat's burgers that McDonald's is going to be using in all countries. We don't know as of yet. So time will tell. It definitely does seem that it is important for McDonald's to not let this be a branded affiliation on this project, anyhow, since not even Beyond Meat is mentioning this event on their homepage. Obviously, it would have been better if it was branded. Likewise, as we've stated before, this could mean more than $100 million a year revenue nonetheless. And if this becomes really successful, I expect this deal to grow even larger. And hopefully, we can see a branded affiliation in the future. I also do feel hopeful regarding the future when it comes to chicken alternatives. As you might know, Beyond has had collaboration with Kentucky Fried Chicken and are one of the few companies that actually has chicken alternative that is supposedly decent, even though they are improving on the recipe. They just announced their new HQ that is being built in El Segundo, California. One of the main focus with this new HQ is to focus more on their R&D, and I imagine creating a more authentic chicken alternative would be one of the things that they will focus on. Bearing in mind that Mickey D also wants to focus on chicken alternatives on their menu, it would stand to reason that Beyond Meat could be the top candidate. A potential problem could be that McDonald's used the same grill when cooking these plant based burgers. Yet it isn't the hardcore ethical vegans that Beyond Meat is targeting, right? It is the average meat and potato person who wants to cut down on meat intake and wants a credible alternative. Also, I do believe that there are several vegans and vegetarians that do understand that there is always a risk that if they eat at a non vegan restaurant, they will not get a 100% vegan option. There might be traces of some animal food that will touch their burger or whatever item they choose to eat. It is the same issue that any vegan has when they visit a friend that isn't necessarily vegan and have dinner at their home. They might make you a vegan dinner, yet most likely they will use the cast iron or such that they have previously fried meat on or something similar. You can only hope that they have cleaned their iron properly. Being vegan doesn't mean trying to be perfect, right? You just try actively to do as little harm as possible. So, guys, that was all we had regarding Beyond Meat. Let's move on to the news regarding Else Nutrition. Before we move on to the news regarding Else Nutrition, let's just take a look at the ticker symbol, BABY. And as we can see, the last month or so, it has been steadily moving down after actually exploding up for a while there. And that's mainly because there hasn't been any really great or big news as of yet. But today, there is some small positive news that just came out. So Else Nutrition just announced today that they just made a deal and signed an agreement with Thrive Market, which is a US-based online retailers of wellness, nutrition, and better for you good food products. And obviously this agreement opens up yet another important market to get into the US for Else Nutrition. The CEO, Hamutal Yitzhak, had this to say about this. We're excited to form a partnership with Thrive Market as it first advances e-commerce strategy. Thrive Market is a wonderful fit for our brand as we share the common values of expanding healthy living through accessible whole food nutrition while taking care of our planet. Else's product will actually be available already now in February 2021. So what specifically is Thrive Market? Well, quote unquote, Thrive Market is the first socially conscious online store offering the world's best-selling natural and organic products at wholesale prices with a mission to make healthy living easy and affordable for every American family. Thrive Market's catalog of over 6,000 of the highest quality healthy foods and products from the best-selling brands on the market is available at wholesale prices through a membership model. Thrive Market's benefits are unique to the marketplace and offers true value proposition to the consumer with a huge selection of paleo, gluten-free, raw, vegan, dairy-free, nut-free, allergen-free, certified organic, only non-GMO foods, non-toxin baby products, home goods, supplements, and vitamins. And at the moment, this community has about 500,000 plus members that keeps buying food and different products here. Well, this does seem like good news for the company. It is continued proof that CEO Hamutal Yitzhak is a woman of her word, regarding her ongoing expansion for the US. Thrive seems to be a good fit for Els and their view of the world. They have around 500 plus members that buy products from them, which could be a great potential for Elsa's baby formulas. I do like the idea that people of all parts of society should be able to buy healthy and organic food. And this is important for the Thrive market, right? And as I think most of you guys know, soon we'll be seeing a furthering of their expansion into the US when they start selling their product in the 360 stores at Sprout Farmer Market, right? Actually, I do think that this might have a bigger boost for the company's stock, but as always, time will tell. Guys, that was it for today. I really hope you found some value in today's video, and if you did, please smash that like button. And if you want to keep getting information regarding Else Nutrition or Beyond Meat, or obviously other plant-based companies, make sure to subscribe. And as always, guys, this was not financial advice. These were just my own thoughts and opinions. It's always important to do your own due diligence and always invest safe, guys. Hope to see you soon. Peace out.